And good morning. It's Saturday, October 25th, 2025. Uh, so last night I was at we had a big party at our house for a bunch of my daughter's friends who's in college, and ended up sitting and having a kind of a long conversation with an old high school friend of mine. And we were just talking about what we were like in high school. And I told her, I said, one of the things that I really relied on was I really just wanted to make friends. All the like I just was it was really important to me to like have friends, and that was kind of my confidence. And I wasn't like a big person, like I wasn't like an awesome athlete, and we all do that. We all like are looking for something that we can use as our confidence in life. And I was like, that was my thing, is I wanted to make friends. Um, and it was afterwards I was kind of a little embarrassed, like I can't believe I really thought that way, and that was so important to me. But honestly, I still struggle with that. Like, that's still very important to me. Like, I want people to like me. It's not all bad, but what I've thought about since that time, and even early this morning, was just the vanity, the foolishness of trying to build myself up separate from Christ. We all try to live independent of God in a lot of different ways. Sometimes we don't even realize we're doing it. We just do. We're trying to promote ourselves, do things, live in a certain confidence that's outside of this relationship to God as our shepherd, as our caretaker, as our provider, and and it's really foolishness. It's foolishness when I try to promote myself and build myself up, even above other people. And I think just that natural inclination, even when somebody else gets attention or gets an accolade or gets something, there's that just instant inclination of like, oh, I'm jealous of that. I wish that attention was coming to me, or I wish I could get that. And but that's part of our sin nature, is it's this independence from God, or it's a lack of reliance on Jesus or the Holy Spirit who lives inside of us if we know Christ. And I think about a couple quick verses. One is, I think I understand a little bit more what John the Baptist is talking about when he says about Jesus, like, he must increase and I must decrease. Those words are not meant just for from John the Baptist. It's really meant for how our posture should be towards God. That my life is completely dependent upon God in every sense, every moment, and so any attempt on myself to build myself, to live independent, to gain my reputation, to grow my influence, separate from reflecting God, is just vanity. It's such foolishness. And how often I still do that. We all do that, but I'm looking at myself, I still do it. Like, my life should be one where every moment, every opportunity I have is to point to the goodness of God, point to who He is, His reputation, that it needs to grow because He's eternal and He's the only one that's good. The other verses I think about, which is some I've been studying lately, is Philippians chapter 2 and chapter 3. One in Philippians chapter 2, when he says, every knee will bow before Jesus and every tongue will confess that He is Lord. Well, that's the end of the story. That's what's happening, and that's what will happen. So I need to be working for His kingdom. I need to be working for His reputation. I need to be working for His notoriety, because people will be uh, fulfilled in life. They will have the greatest answer to their life, and having forgiveness of their sins by knowing Him, and by being allegiant to Him because they believe in Him. And the final thing is in Philippians chapter 3, when Paul talks about, you know, everything that was gained to him, whatever it looked like, is now loss. It's a loss to him. He views it as a loss. The most important thing to him in his life became knowing Christ as his Lord. and the knowledge of Him, that relationship. And that's how I want my life to more and more move. So, some things to think about today. Blessings to you. And just remember how good God is. And He's our good shepherd. And let's have a life that's aligned with Him. All right. Y'all have a great day. Take care.